and Justdial is the other one that's down almost about 7% on the back of very weak numbers that the company has reported this time around. In fact, profits for Justdial have fallen almost 16%. So let's invite the management now to talk about that. Ramkumar Krishnamachari, the CFO of the company, joins us. Ramkumar, it's a very disappointing set of numbers this time around. Your revenue growth has slowed down to 11% from over 30% in the past few quarters. Any particular reason why revenue growth has slowed so much?
I think we've seen the bottom as far as the growth is concerned. Unfortunately, what has happened is we should have increased our scale, the sales force and the geographic expansion. That has actually dropped the ball on that. It's been quite stagnant as far as the overall sales force is concerned over the past 1 year. But then course correction has already started. We plan to add about 2,000 to 2,500 sales force, primarily feet on street, during the year over the next 6-9 months, and you will see the growth coming back to 20-25%. Now let me tell you, look, it is purely internal as far as we are concerned. It's just that we have not augmented or expanded the scale as much as we should have actually by this time. So as a result, we are at least a year behind as far as the sales growth is concerned. But we're not worried, we'll bounce back. It's something which, we should have done it, but then nevertheless, we have identified and the course correction is on.
Okay, since you say course correction, as a matter of course correction, you increase sales force staff by about 2,000, 2,500 next 9 months or so. How much will this impact margins? Also, will you increase ad spends for the same reason, to beef up growth?
The employee cost should go up by about roughly 30% than the current levels, what it is due to this expansion. And certainly we will be starting the mass communication campaign this quarter, anytime this quarter. And you should see the, we maintained that earlier. Last year, the current year we said that we are going to spend 100 crore odd on advertising. We maintained the, similar level for the same amount, estimated amount for FY17 as far as advertising spend is concerned. So clearly the focus of the company is on increasing and the scale of operation, augmenting the sales force. So as we are quite confident that with this we will bounce back to the 25% odd growth rate in FY17.
Okay, so one-time ad spends will be 100 crores. Have you spent anything of it in the first 9 months of FY16? And will FY17 ad spends be over and above this 100 crores?
100 crores is the total spend over the period of maybe 3 or 4 quarters. So starting probably this quarter, we will start doing the mass communication. The 100 crores will be over the period of next 3-4 quarters.
So let's come back to margins. 9-month FY16 margins are at 24 to 25%. It was 30% a year ago. What will be the the next rate for margins in, say, FY16 in the last quarter?
So margin for FY16, I don't see that much changing from the current level, the normalized one of 28-29%. That's what I see that happening ending FY16. But FY17, certainly with the ad spend coming in, the margins are going to take a hit due to the ad spend. But then, this is something that we have to do to necessarily launch the overall Justdial brand and the product, which includes both the search and transaction platform. So and certainly the employee addition that is going to have, you will have some time, 3 to 5 months before the employees start producing. So we will have some time gap where we'll have to spend. But then these are something which, when you are expanding the scale, you will have to make this necessary spend. This will be margin accretive in the future.
Okay, that point is taken. Margin accretive will be in the longer term, but FY17 margins will be hit, right?
Yeah, there was some one-time spend. That's why we have given the normalized this thing like to like. We are at similar levels as well as the overall a couple of 100 basis points down than previous year. We maintain, 28-29% we'll exit the year with that, but I would say that certainly FY17 could be margin dilutive due to the ad spend, but then the margin should bounce back FY18. That's what we anticipate, because all these actions that we have taken on the scale front should start yielding and contributing to the margin. I'm talking purely on the core search business, and definitely Search Plus will be accretive to the overall margin profile.
Okay, let me come to Search Plus. What's the progress? Number of engines live is unchanged at 27?
The product is ready right now the way we like it to be, for mass, I would say mass communication. So our idea is very simple. We want the ordinary homemaker in India to be able to use our platform to do day-to-day transaction. That's the idea. So the product is ready. The product in fact has come out very nicely the way we would like it to be, and definitely being a very popular research platform, now it is only a question of us communicating and making sure that we become a popular search popular platform for transaction as well. So there's a lot of value proposition to the Indian consumers to be able to transact many of the day-to-day transaction on a single platform. So the product is ready, and we believe that the Search Plus, certainly the focus is on making sure that the transaction level go up and the engagement with the consumers go up as we start communicating, as consumers realize the power of doing multiple things on a single platform. So we believe that once the engagement level goes up over the next few quarters, certainly some amount of revenue generation should happen in the next in FY17.
Okay, so finally, what's the cash in the books and how would you be using that cash?
Yeah, certainly, looks healthy at roughly about 950 crore, and the buyback should happen this quarter. That will bring down by about 150 crore. So we are quite, we are not going to, the cash is going to be there, and we are not going to make any, at this point of time, any further corporate actions on the cash. So, it's basically, keep that for, any expansion or any other, if possible, look at interesting products that may be there that can augment our overall product portfolio, and that's about it. Keep the cash in the book, and that's keep growing it.
Okay, we'll leave it at that, Krishnamachari, and let's wish you all the very best with your new search engine and in the coming year. The markets actually are teetering between red and green.